Good evening and welcome to our virtual King's Academy Ringmer Open event. A little unusual this year because we would have hoped to now be in the hall with the buzz and excitement as you sit and wait for us to begin. We are here, but you are not, unfortunately. But this doesn't mean that we haven't prepared an exciting array of events for our open evening page. So at the end of this announcement, I will talk to you about how you can access all of those things. This is my opportunity to introduce to you our extraordinary school, and tonight give you a flavour of who we are and what it's like to be a student at King's Academy Ringmer. I have an outstanding leadership team, and I have a dedicated, hard-working and talented teaching staff. So tonight I'm going to introduce you to some key members of our leadership team and some people who will be here to talk to you about how transition will work when your son and daughter come to King's Academy Ringmer in September. We want our school to be the school of choice, your choice. So, without further ado, I'm going to hand over to our Vice Principal, Mr. Burchett, to talk about what he does in the school.
Hello there. I would say it's nice to see you, but obviously you're not here in person, but I do look forward to meeting you in the future. So my name is Mr. Burchett, I'm the Vice Principal and I lead on standards and progress. And what that means is that I'm responsible for monitoring and tracking how well each and every student is doing within the school, and then working with our excellent staff to identify how we can make sure that they make the best possible progress they can over the 5 years that they spend at this school, and make sure, most importantly, that they leave with exceptional outcomes, that being really, really good GCSE grades or vocational courses that allow them to progress into the careers that they're choosing.
So it's progress that's important. It's where they start at Key Stage 2 and where they end up at Key Stage 4.
Absolutely, and as a school, we've really worked over the last three or four years on progress for students, and our outcomes are comparable to any of the local schools in that area.
And we have great teachers, don't we?
Yeah,
up to the leadership team.
Yeah, including ourselves. Obviously, I myself teach a number of subjects. I won't go into all of them. And obviously, you teach yourself too.
I teach Year 7 PSHE this year. Excellent, thank you. So, as we say, the teaching, that is what goes on. That is the most important thing. That is our core purpose. And so, in order to make sure that the teaching and learning in our school is outstanding, we have an assistant principal who does that every day. Mrs. Loney is in charge of teaching and learning, and she will now talk to you about how she ensures that we work at a consistently high standard to ensure that your son and daughter will get the very best outcomes. Mrs. Loney.
Good evening, everyone. Exceptional progress is at the heart of everything that we do at King's Academy Ringmer. Lessons are engaging, challenging, and meet the needs of all learners. We aim to foster a love of learning in our students and a curiosity through the fantastic experiences they get in the classroom and also the wide range of extracurricular opportunities. So
extracurricular opportunities, clubs after school, all that sort of thing, but we also have a very important time, which is tutor time, where we do a lot of extracurricular work, and one thing that you're particularly keen on, perhaps you could talk to us about tutor reading.
Yeah, reading is so important, and it is such a key indicator of how well someone is going to do academically, and keeping students reading and developing their reading ability is really key to making students make progress. So this year, in years 7 to 10, we have introduced a tutor time reading programme where students read a collection of challenging novels which aim to develop their reading ability, their vocabulary, and their knowledge of the world and the human condition in tutor time with their tutor. And it's been really successful so far, and I think it will make a huge difference to students at our school.
And I know you've taken particular care to choose novels that support our equality and diversity.
Yes, definitely, and I look forward to the next stage when I can really involve the students in picking the next set of novels.
Excellent, thank you, Mrs.
Thank you.
So, in the classroom, we commit to outstanding teaching and learning, and behind that is a curriculum which supports our students, a curriculum which enables them to develop skills and knowledge and enables them to understand every part and every aspect of this world. So Dr. Neal, who is our Assistant Principal for Curriculum, will talk to you now about how we ensure that curriculum is fit for purpose. Dr. Neal.
Good evening, everyone. So the curriculum here at King's Academy Ringmer, we ensure is broad and balanced for all students. We also work really hard to make sure that the curriculum works for all of the learners that we have here, regardless of ability, regardless of background, or regardless of their particular individual interests. We ensure that the curriculum is ambitious at all times for all learners. We also, when we're planning the curriculum, we do it on the basis that students will leave here with adequate knowledge, skills and understanding to be as successful as possible after they leave school. And that may be in employment, that may be in training, or that may be in further study. Another area of responsibility I have here is for independent learning. And a large part of that is with us using the Google Suite for education. We use Google Classroom to set work. We can use Google Classroom both out of school and in the classroom as well. Our teachers are really skilled in the use of Google applications. This was shown during lockdown, where we really led the way with our live lessons, with all of our students receiving live lessons. And so we've got to the point where our teachers are actually able to train other schools and other teachers in the use of the Google Suite.
So Dr. Neal, just to go back to our curriculum, it's knowledge heavy because we have knowledge heavy exams now at GCSE, don't we? So we want our students to retain that knowledge. But I'm also really keen to let everybody know that we have high aspirations for these students, and we want to have a good mix of academia and vocational. Where do our students go when they leave King's Academy?
Yeah, so our students will mostly go to college, and it really is what suits the individual student. That's what we're interested in. So for some students, they will go and study a college course and have some employment alongside, such as going to Plumpton. Some students will go to college and then they'll find employment after that, and some students will end up going to college and then apply, and we've had success with some of the top universities.
Such as Oxford and Cambridge. Excellent. Thank you, Dr. Neal.
Thank you.
So, supporting what goes on in the classroom and around the curriculum, we have a holistic approach to how we care for our students here. We have a strong pastoral team who acknowledge the success of our students through our rewards programme. We make sure our students attend and make sure that we have behaviour for learning, and that the students do not interrupt others, and that everybody is fully focused and engaged. And our assistant head in charge of behaviour and attendance is Mr. Madriaga, who will talk to you about the success that his programmes have. Mr. Madriaga.
Good evening. As Mrs. Williams has explained, part of my role is behaviour and attendance. I oversee a team of dedicated, caring and nurturing staff that when your son or daughter attend and start in September at King's Academy Ringmer, they will experience our behaviour policy. It's been developed over the past few years to really focus on in-class provision, what the students learn and how they achieve throughout these lessons. We do focus on the achievements and reward successes through our achievement points, badges, subject to faculty champions, as well as lesson legend. Part of these are celebrated at timely events throughout the year. Our students are exceptionally well dressed and are turned out accordingly for their learning. They are prepared for their learning on a daily basis. Attendance is absolutely key, and even more so right now, we know that good attendance equates to excellent life chances. So I strongly urge that when they come, we will be focusing on ensuring that they attend on a daily basis. So thank you. Mrs. Williams, just wanted to say that, or ask the question, you've been here for a year now, and in terms of that, what's your experience?
I think we have a very focused student body. I think we have a calm, pleasant environment, and it's lovely just to walk about. It's an absolute pleasure to walk along the corridors and listen and watch the learning that's going on. And I totally agree. We here tonight are dressed as business people, and we mean business. And our students and the way they dress and the way they conduct themselves mean business too. Something I'm very proud of. Absolutely. So, when your son and daughter arrive in Year 7 in September, there will be some challenges. Transition from Year 6 to Year 7 can be exciting, but it can also be somewhat daunting. So here we have a team who are ready and waiting to support your son and daughter in their transition. I'd like to introduce you to two people who are key in that, which is Miss Williams, no relation, who is head of Year 7, and Mr. Peacock, who is our transition, admissions and marketing manager. Miss Williams, I can talk to you first.
Good evening, everybody. So, as Mrs. Williams just said, I'm head of Year 7 and transition. And my role really starts with ensuring that your children have the smoothest transition to secondary school. And this starts as soon as your child's place is confirmed with us. I then work really closely with the primary schools to try and gather as much information as possible about your students, because we really pride ourselves at Ringmer to be able to say that we know all the individual needs of our students. It slightly shifts then when we get to September, and along with our team of tutors, I work to support your child's behaviour, attendance and progress along with the whole of Year 7. It's been mentioned quite a lot this evening about how well our pastoral team work, and we are really present around the school. And we're there whenever your child needs us to support their journey at King's Academy Ringmer. But most importantly, we work to make sure the start to secondary education is nurtured and bespoke for your child.
Thank you. Mr. Peacock, now we're going to talk about admissions.
Yes, hello everybody. I just want to remind you that you need to apply for your child's place here with us by October the 31st. You do this via East Sussex County Council's website, but I've put a link under Join Us Today on our website. To confirm how amazing we are, we invite you to book an appointment for one of our open mornings where you get the chance for a question and answer session with Miss Williams herself.
And of course, our open morning is COVID compliant, isn't it?
It is.
So we have very small numbers attending, which means book your place early, I understand.
Yes, we've had to extend by another week so we can get everyone in. And if that fills up, we'll just continue to extend it for another week.
Because we really would like you all to come and have a chance to feel what it's like to be at King's Academy. Thank you, Mr. Quinn.
Thank you.
So, you've had an opportunity to meet me and some of our key staff. It's not what we would have hoped. Right now, as this finishes, were you in school, you would be swept up by one of our lovely student tour guides. Unfortunately, it's not possible, but we will give you the opportunity to go around the school department by department on our Open Events website. On the website, you will find this evening's event. You will find a part 2 where I go into more detail about how the school operates and how we fit into our multi-academy trust. You'll find a virtual tour which will take you around the school with our head boy and our head girl. There's a frequently asked question page and also an opportunity for you to sign up for our open mornings. And of course, my favourite part is an opportunity to explore each and every department where the staff and students will tell you how much they love their favourite subject. Don't forget, of course, the how to apply button, because your opportunity is there on our website. We hope this has been helpful. We hope to see you soon, either at our open morning or in September. Good evening.